Right. So we talked a little bit about World War II, and also Rwanda was mentioned. Really simple question. Should we, as a rule, always intervene if a foreign country is engaging in genocide? Destiny?
It depends on what definition of genocide we're running with there. But I think that it really depends on what definition of genocide we're running with there. I would say that for the worst forms, I'm kind of begging the question. I would say that we probably should. It seems if we're going to pretend to have any type of like international morality, it seems like that would be a calling for us to do so. But it feels like that would have to be a declaration or a decision made by some bigger governing body, like I say governing body, but some bigger institution like the UN, rather than just a unilateral decision made by us.
I would
Larry?
actually swap. I would swap that. I don't want the UN making the decision because the UN has China and Russia on it to decide what's right and what's wrong. And China's doing it and so's Russia. So I don't want the UN making those decisions. That's why I don't want the UN making decisions. I want it to be a place for us to go, to talk, to chat, a place to yell at each other. I build diplomacy through it. That's what I want. I don't want to make a decision because of that. Is China going to say they're killing the Uyghurs? No. Is Russia going to say they've invaded Crimea? No. So the UN's not going to work. That I would never do. I would go back to what I always talk about. We should not have a general rule of getting involved, even with genocide. To Destiny's point, who decides what a genocide is? Do I decide? You decide? Number one. Number two, if we do that, only the weak countries get invaded. We're not going to invade Russia and China. That's not going to happen. If the Brazilians start killing their indigenous population, we're not going to invade Brazil. It's not going to happen. So we should only get involved. And the only body who can decide that is our Congress. That's it. If they go, yes, we are prepared to send our 17, 18, and 19-year-olds to die in X country, then okay. Then we go. If it's not that, we don't go.